Hey, what's going on, world? Thank you for tuning in to Impressive Divinity 888. Happy New Year, everybody! Yes, today is January 1st, 2025, and I want to wish you guys a happy New Year. All right, so with that being said, this is your guided motivational message for the week that's going to help you get through the week, the day, however it resonates with you. But it's intended to help you get back on track. All right, so with that being said, do keep in mind that some of the things that you hear may resonate with what you got going on, and some of the things may not. All right, be sure to just take heed of the things that resonate with you the most and leave the rest for the next, because it's more than enough to go around. All right, so before we dive into your reading, let's dive into the quote of the day, which is: giving never happens by accident, it's always intentional. And this was written by Amy Grant. I like this quote because I do feel like giving never happens by accident, it's always intentional, no matter what you're giving, whether that's money, whether that's time, whether that's attention. But think about it, giving, it never happens by accident, it's always intentional. All right, be sure to take this quote with you as you do progress through the rest of the day, and just keep it in that thought box processing department in your brain somewhere. All right, bottom of the deck, you got researcher, explorer of truth, exploration, study, rigor, and experiment. All right, so are you experimenting on something new? Are you doing something new, feeling something new, just feeling awesome because it's the new year? I don't know. Are you looking into something a little bit deeper? You got spy here, and then you also got lawyer. Let me see if I can sit these up a bit. Yes, we can. All right. So you got spine, you got lawyer. Let's get some extra, some other overall energy. I'm definitely a little extra and over the top now. And you got madman. Definitely how I'm feeling at the moment. I don't know. It's the start of a new year, and it just, I don't know, it brings such a sparkly feeling, just like that jazz hip hop you hear here in the background. Yes, that's what that is, jazz hip hop, if you ever wanted to know. All right, I don't know why I thought I seen the card to flip, but it's meant to see it. We'll come back out. All right, so you got two to flipped out here, which are architect as well as influencer. You know what's crazy? This influencer card comes out a lot. I mean, a lot in these readings. So I do feel like I'm talking to somebody that may, if you're not like, physically like a influencer, um, I may be talking to somebody that has the ability to be able to influence other people. I don't know, in different ways or something like that. I mean, you got to look at it how you look at it, but each and every one of us, we all have different strengths about ourselves. And maybe you're somebody that you just have the ability to be able to influence other people in different ways, and maybe you're not utilizing that. I don't know. All right, what you got here on the bottom of the deck? You got betrayal. All right, so for that, you got deceit, disloyalty, conspiracy, as well as broken bonds. All right. So did you break a bond with somebody recently? I mean, look how these cards are out here. You got spy, you got lawyer, and you got madman, architect, and influencer. So you already know there's something that you're building, something you're walking away from, something you're doing differently. It could have something to do with some type of betrayal, deceit, disloyalty, conspiracy, broken bonds. Maybe somebody broke a bond. I don't know. Maybe somebody kept a secret from you. Maybe somebody was a spy, maybe somebody was an undercover agent. I mean, let's bring the spy card a little bit closer. All right, so for spy, you got seeker of seekers, seeker of secrets, intelligence agent, covert, espionage, as well as undercover. So what is undercover? I guess that is the question. What is undercover? Are you undercover? Is somebody else undercover? Was somebody watching you? Are you watching somebody else? And you also got lawyer here. Lawyer, seeker of justice, keeper of justice. I keep being that seeker. Keeper of justice, law, cases, defense, advisor. So, undercover advisor. Maybe you had somebody that was advising you to do something, but they were doing it undercover, or like, doing it in like I don't want to say a sneaky type of way, but it could have been a sneaky type of way. All right. And maybe that puts you on the defense, and I don't know, could turn you into a madman. I don't know. For lawyer, you got keeper of justice, law, cases, defense, and advisor. If I didn't read it, I think I did. But um yeah, I don't know. I think this has to do with you and somebody else, or um you feeling some type of way about something. What was that bottom word again? Undercover. Yeah, something. That's what something. Maybe somebody that you trusted. Maybe somebody that you trusted held back secrets. Maybe somebody that you trusted was undercover in some type of way. Maybe somebody that you trusted was undercoverly, I know it's not a word, but it makes sense, betraying you, all right, or being deceitful. What's under betray? Butcher. Yeah, they were being ruthless. And you got knight, keeper of honor, armor battle, loyalty. They weren't being loyal. They were being a shadow walker. Or maybe this is you, so that's why you became this ninja, or maybe you were put in a position to, you know what I mean, master something. And maybe you communicated that to this person, or maybe, I don't know, maybe something was communicated to you in some form or fashion that somebody was undercover. I don't think that it was, look at that, butcher ninja. I don't think that it was something um, that you knew about. I think that maybe it was something that was brought to your attention that somebody was being ruthless, or somebody was doing something, and that made you go into that ninja mentality or that ninja mindset, or even that madman type of mindset in this case. All right, for madman, you got embracer of madness, frenzy, chaos, unruly possession. All right, so yeah, this betrayal maybe, I don't know, maybe this betrayal could have got you in a frenzy, or I don't know, could have got you just, I don't know, either maybe your life went chaotic, something you went chaotic, I don't know, but whatever this betrayal was, it wasn't something that you expected, or I don't know, it's like somebody did something wrong and it's not what you expected, and it kind of made you maybe fly off the handle, handle the situation differently than you know, would have normally handled the situation. And maybe by you doing that, um you had to reconstruct something, or you had to redesign, or um you had to recreate your life, or maybe that's what it's telling you now. Maybe right now you're walking around like this madman, you know what I mean, and maybe it's telling you to get back to the drawing board. All right. Yeah, that's what I think. I think it's telling you to get back to the drawing board. All right, so right now it has you painted as this madman. All right, embracer of madness, frenzy, chaos, unruly, possession. All right, so I think what it's telling you so far is that, all right, whatever situation you went through, whether that's, you know, somebody physically putting you in situation, mentally, emotionally, whatever the case was, somebody did something that was sneaky behind your back, they betrayed you, they weren't loyal, they weren't real, they weren't authentic, you know, so it caused you to maybe have to do your own research. Because remember, we've seen research on the bottom of the deck. Maybe it caused you to have to do your own research and find out that this person was doing this or doing that. I don't know what that is. All right. And maybe by you doing that and finding out that things were true, maybe that has you walking around like this madman right now. You know, you could be feeling unruly, you could be feeling chaotic, you could be feeling like you're in a frenzy, or you know what I mean? Like you just want to just, I mean, look at the picture on here. Like, you know, like you just want to just create havoc, you know, and I don't necessarily think that's the direction. All right. Only because you got architect and influencer right here. All right. So these are your most important cards, these three. All right. Your madman, your architect, and your influencer. All right. So I guess what we're going to figure out is where this influencer, how this ties into your reading. Only because right now, like I said, you're walking around like this madman. All right. So this is where you have to decide if you want to put in the work to fix it. Do you want to become this architect, this weaver of blueprints, planning, designing, supervision, construction? All right. It's almost like you're being asked to reconstruct your life, or reconstruct your mindset, or reconstruct your thoughts, or, you know, to get out of this chaotic mindset, because whatever that is, it's like almost going to take you down a path that you don't want to go down. You know what I mean? And it's like right now you're like juggling, you know, it's like you want to do the right thing, but then at the same time, you're just like, you know, I want revenge, or, you know, I don't know. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting revenge vibes. Like you kind of want revenge on somebody, but it's like, you know, is it in your best interest to continue to, you know, feel like you have to get revenge, or to even go out and get revenge? Or is it in your best interest to just start something new, start planning, designing, you know what I mean? Supervising your thoughts, reconstructing the way that you think. You get what I mean? I kind of think that's the vibes. And then you have this influencer card, which is trendsetter, content creator, follower, online influence. All right. So it's like, do you want to, I don't know, actually, I don't know. Like I said, I could be talking to somebody that is a trendsetter. All right. Or better yet, maybe your blueprint is creating something online. You know what I mean? Or um maybe your blueprint, maybe however you're getting over this situation has a lot to do with something online. So maybe it's to creating a group or something like that. Like on Facebook, people have, groups when it's like, I don't know, like there's just community groups and things like that. Maybe it's telling you to join some type of group or to create. I'm getting the vibes that you're somebody that create things. I don't think you're somebody that joins. And then the fact that you got architects, so it's telling you to create some type of online presence, maybe even describing or talking about the things that you went through, or maybe talking about the reason that you're feeling like you're this madman, or, just being kind of expressive in, why your life is so chaotic, or why things are, just not going the way that you want them to go, and why you feel such aggression. And you get what I mean? Like, I think it has to do with you building something online. It could be an online community of some sort. It could be, let me put that up here. It could be an online community of some sort, or, it could be, I don't know, something. I mean, butcher was just like coming out. It could be something that has to do with, a physical store or a physical location. Maybe it's, I don't know. I'm just trying to think outside of the box. You got ruthless, cruelty, and slaughter. But I don't think those are necessarily your words. I mean, besides the ruthless, yeah, we know somebody was ruthless when they betrayed you, and that, you know what I mean? We get that. But at the same time, I think in order for you to get over the situation, because maybe you're just stuck in that energy right now, because you keep replaying the same things in your mind over and over again, you know what I mean? And it's really not getting you to where you need to be. It actually keeps holding you back. And, maybe it has you in that mindset of feeling like, you're, I don't know, like you're this madman, or like, you know what I mean? You're feeling a bit chaotic or something like that. All right. So, um, let's just get a little bit more energy just to confirm these cards here. But yeah, pretty much, I think that's pretty much what it is. It's just, um, I think you have to find some type of creative way to either express your emotions, or some type of creative way to get out of this madman energy, or this angry energy, or this vengeful energy, because that's kind of what it's feeling like. You know what I mean? If this isn't you, this is somebody else. But I kind of think it's you only because you got architect and influencer right after. I feel like it's telling you to get out of this energy, you know what I mean, and build yourself up. All right. Let me just get some confirmation cards here. All right. You got bench, rest and relaxation, seating comfort, pause and ponder. All right. So something sat you down. All right, bottom, heartbreak plays. Lost love and grief memories of heartbreak. So that's what I think it is. I think you're reminiscing, or you're, I don't know, maybe your heart was broken. Maybe, like we said, somebody did something behind your back. It could have been, let's just say, somebody cheated on you. Let's just say somebody lied to you. I don't know. Somebody did something that, broke your heart, or that has you feeling lost in a way, and now you're like walking around like a madman when you don't have to. We get it. We understand that you were betrayed, you know what I mean? And to the extent, no, we don't understand that. But at the same time, what you have to learn is how to maneuver and manage those emotions. I think it has a lot to do with your emotions. Maybe your emotions are like all over the place, and maybe you don't necessarily know how to deal with those emotions. Art exhibition, creative showcase, curate a gallery. I said that. I think that you have to get creative on how you are expressing your emotions. You have them so bottled up. It's just like, I don't know, you hold them in for so long, and after a while you explode, and if that's not you, then that's whoever this person was. But I kind of think that it was you. Maybe you knew things were going on and maybe you held things in for so long, and now, you know what I mean, you exploded, or you just got tired of being tired, and now you're looking like a madman. But in actuality, you know what I mean, you're just speaking your truth. You're just speaking on how you feel. You're just speaking that you were done wrong, you were lied to, whatever the case is. You know what I mean? You were just speaking on it. But I think it's telling you that you don't have to put so much energy into that. Let the past be the past. All right. It's telling you to build a bridge and move on. All right. Build a bridge, become that trendsetter, be the one that makes the first move. Don't wait for them to, you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting that you have to be creative on the way that, in the way that you decide to move on from the situation. Forest cabin, you got secluded retreat, cozy fireplace, remote getaway. So maybe a getaway would be helpful for you. Maybe, you know, um, I don't want to say secluding yourself, but I think it's more like time to yourself. I think it's just taking time out for you to regroup and, you know what I mean? Like really focus on what you got going on. I don't know. I think that's what that card is telling you right there, that it's just time for you to refocus, regroup, take some time out for you and, build this blueprint on exactly what you're going to do in order to move on. Because it's like you can and you don't really want to be stuck in this energy forever, and it's like maybe you got too much time on your hands. Maybe you're not doing enough to be able to move on from certain things, or, you know what I mean? Maybe it's something that just recently happened and that's why, it's so fresh in your mind. And, but I think even right now, you have to think of creative ways to get over it, whether that's going to the gym, whether that's picking up a different hobby, whether that's, I don't know, going hiking or going to some type of secluded retreat. I shan't too many words. All right. It's telling you to do something in the way that you're expressing yourself, or, getting over it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Heartbreak itself, that's hard. And I'm just going to say that because we've seen that card on the bottom of the deck. All right. You got receive here. You're being asked to be open to receiving universal gifts. This could come in the form of love, money, compliments, healing energy, and universal wisdom. Know that you're worthy of these gifts and open up to them. All right. So something's going to come into your life eventually that's going to heal you from this. This could even be this message. I'm just saying, maybe it's for you to receive this message because maybe you've been walking around once again like this madman. It's like you don't really want to be this madman. You don't want everything in your life to be chaotic. You don't want everything in your life to be in a frenzy, but you don't know what else to do with your energy because it's so bottled up and you don't know what else to do. So I think that it's telling you that something's going to eventually come your way, or something's going to almost be like that light bulb. It's going to be like, ding, and you're going to know that that message is intended for you, or that's what you're supposed to do in order to build yourself and get up out of this hole, or get up out of this dark mindset. You know what I mean? You see how all these cards are like kind of dark, 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 and then you just have this is kind of the middle, but the words on this card, the trendsetter, content creator. You know what I mean? And then you're receiving universal gifts or some type of healing energy. Maybe something or someone's going to come into your life that's going to help you heal. Maybe this message could be what's helping you heal. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Maybe you're going to find a new way or find something that's going to help you heal. All right. Bottom of the deck, you got bravery. You're being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off because of fear, which is understandable. But you do have the strength and bravery to make this decision, and you will feel so much lighter when you do. All right. So, this is a decision that you have to make. All right. This isn't a decision that you can honestly keep putting off because, in all honesty, you're like kind of tired of being tired. You're kind of like, tired of being in the same position. You're like, I keep pointing to this madman card because, let's just move this over a bit. Like, I keep pointing to it because it's, you know what I mean? This is you right here in this reading, and we don't want you in this energy. All right. We want you to, be in this influencer energy. All right. Back in your, trendset and content creating, you know what I mean? Being that online personality that people love to see, or even becoming that online personality that people are going to love to see. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I think it is. I just think maybe you're just in a, you know what I mean, a dark space right now, or you're going through, your dark shadow time, and that's okay, but this is your time that you have to learn to reflect. You know what I mean? No matter what, you can't be in this forever. At least you shouldn't want to be in this energy forever, you know? And I feel like, if this isn't your wake up call, then you're going to receive something that's going to show and let you know that this is your wake up call. All right. And it's either you can continue to go down this route and be, this angry person, or you can find a couple different ways to express that anger into different ways. I'm not saying to change who you are, but maybe how you approach things, maybe how you approach people, maybe even how you approach your emotions. All right. Let's go ahead and get you a motivational word or two. Close out your reading here. Should I say or three? You got a few that came out. All right. So your motivational, well, you got four that came out. All right. Your motivational messages for the day are: perhaps you are reminded all too often just how quickly the phases in your life can shift, one change after another. You are learning to adapt and grow. So be kind and gentle with yourself. All right. You are adapting and growing, considering this everything you've been through right here. We're just talking about the board. We're not even talking about everything you've been through in life, but just considering the things that you've been through and, the things that people put you through, that things in life change, phases in life change, and it's like you have to learn to adapt with those changes. And I feel like, you're eventually going, if you're not right now, you're eventually going to get to the point where you're brave enough to, you know, adapt and get out of this mindset and, find different ways to express yourself, but it's going to take time. And we know that. All right. Your next message is: focus your mindset on what you can control instead of what you can't. The world is your oyster. Elevate your thought pattern so that you can attract abundance into your life. You are what you believe. All right. Yes. Focus your mindset on what you can control. Right here. This isn't focusing your mindset on what you can control. This is focusing your mindset on what you can't control, or not being able to control the things that you can control, if that makes sense. All right. So focus your mindset on what you can control instead of what you can't. All right. Utilize the resources around you to be able to express yourself in a way that you can, be able to focus on the things that you need to focus on and express them in a way that you need to express them. All right. Your next message is: trust yourself more. Know that you are in the right place at the right time. Opportunities will present themselves to you when they are meant to, all in divine timing. Get excited about the future again instead of fearing it. Yes. All right. Once again, I said the opportunities will present themselves. In your case, this could be an opportunity that's going to show you or teach you how to build a bridge to get out of this energy that you're in, or what I mean, how to build a bridge to become an influencer. Maybe that's something that you want to do. We're just not going to knock off the word because it keeps coming out. Clearly there's something that you want to do, or clearly there's something that's going to help you get out of the situation. But it's almost like you have to, trust yourself more and be more open to understanding that when it's meant to come to you, it's going to come to you. If it's meant to come to you, it's going to come to you. All right. Your next message is: no matter how much you are being tested or pushed right now, stand your ground and push back. Believe in your own integrity and self worth so much that no one can get in your way. Have the confidence to move forward. You can and will do this. All right. So, no matter how much you are being tested, and I know that you're being tested right now for the fact that you are in madman energy. All right. Stand your ground and push back. Believe in your own integrity. Pushing back, you don't have to physically push back, you don't have to mentally push back. You push back by working on you, by building you up. You don't push back by doing something negative to somebody else or thinking something negative about somebody else, because those negative thoughts don't do nothing but come right back to you. All right. And it just keeps putting you in the same cycle. And it's time for you to break that cycle. All right. Understand that once you believe in yourself and you know that, what, I'm walking away because I'm better than this, know that things are going to change. All right. But also know that if you continue to, do the things that you're doing, think the way that you're thinking, you're going to keep revolving. You're going to keep going in this circle continuously, continuously, and continuously. It's time that you step up out of it. All right. Your message on the bottom of the deck here is: count all of your blessings, even the small ones. Show gratitude and appreciation for all that you have in your life and all that has yet to come into it. Your best days are still ahead of you. Isn't that a wonderful thought? All right. Isn't that a wonderful thought? Your best days are ahead of you. All right. Look at the way that card. Oh, my bad, y'all. Look at the way that, not good, crooked. I may have a little bit. Yeah. All right. Look at the way this card came under this message. You know what I mean? And it's so bright. Count all of your blessings. All right. This came up under receive as well as influencer. You see his smile. You know, here you see the madman, the betrayal. You know what I mean? Focusing your mindset, trusting yourself more. You see the way these messages are aligning here? I feel like this is one of your confirmations that, you know, you shouldn't want to, live life in this energy. Okay, you've been through things or you're going through things. All right. What's that word that's sticking out right there? Performance. All right. All right. So maybe you're putting on a performance of some sort. Maybe you're doing things for other people, or maybe you're just putting on a performance because, of what somebody did to you, but just because they did it to you don't mean you got to go and do it back. You know what I mean? And if this was a situation, let's just say, where you didn't know somebody was doing something sneaky behind your back, or maybe you need to do your research because there's somebody doing something sneaky behind your back, then that changes everything. All right. Because maybe this is what you need to know before it happens. You get what I'm saying? Because maybe somebody is doing something sneaky behind your back, and maybe it is going to make you look like a madman. You know what I mean? Because you were betrayed. But it's also going to tell you in that moment to think about this reading if possible, but for you to trust yourself more, all right, and understand that you're bigger than this entire situation, all right, and the fact that somebody did you dirty, all right, it's going to let you know that that is what you needed. That's your jump start or your jump kick for you to start building whatever it is that you have been wanting to do. Maybe this is some goal of yours, or maybe this is something that you're looking towards, or maybe, you know what I mean, this is something the universe is going to give back to you. You know what I mean? But I think whatever it is, you're going to get creative. All right. But y'all know me, I'm going to try to look at this message in a few different ways because I really don't know who I'm chiming in with right now. But, yeah. That's what I think it is. All right. So that is your guided message for the day. If you are feeling the vibes, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button to always be notified of those future episodes. Also, be sure to tune back in here with me tomorrow morning to get your daily dose of motivation. All right. In the meantime, in between time, all right, depending on where you're at on this spectrum here, if it happened, if it's about to happen, you know what I mean, you have to pay attention to you. All right, pay attention to certain ways that people handle things. Sometimes people say things and do things just to get up under your skin, just to get a reaction out of you. All right, don't give other people the satisfaction to get a reaction about of you. All right, you pick and choose how you handle situations. All right. Don't have someone else have you out here looking like this. If you out here, it's because you want to be looking like that, not because the situation you went through or somebody pushed you in a direction to make you be out here looking like that. All right. All right. So you be sure to have an awesome day, and I will be sure to motivate you later.